Hey guys, Big Frank at Eclectic Collectin Arsenal, and we are on the range today. It's going to be a nice, relaxing day for me. This is what I do when I'm particularly stressed off. I grab a couple of my shotguns, and I'm going to have a lot of fun. Got the Fabarm in my arms right now, and let's load up some buckshot and have some fun. There is absolutely nothing more relaxing at the range than a day with my shotguns. We're also doing some experimenting right now, taking a look at some of the POV type of filming that we're going to try out, and I just want to get some feedback from you guys. But let me know what you think of this. As I said before, we're using the Fabarm STF 12 gauge shotgun. Very reliable gun and a lot of fun to shoot. I mean, this thing is absolutely smooth as can be. It just takes these buckshot right here like you wouldn't believe. It's a great gun. Now you probably noticed that the door breach muzzle brake is not on there at all. I really don't like using it too much. I'm not gonna lie, it looks really cool on the gun, but I'm not gonna lie, sometimes, looking cool and fully functional, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, the door breach feature is not exactly something I really need right now. This is my home defense shotgun. The only thing I really added onto it was the tack lay, and pretty much I'm just going to leave it as is. It's a great gun overall, and the buckshot I'm using is my favorite. It's the Olin Brown box. I absolutely love that. On a day like today, when I'm not particularly doing anything special for the filming for Eclectic Collectin Arsenal, I'm just shooting and relaxing. I'll usually keep it at around 10 feet for my practice distance, and I'm just concentrating on keeping all the buckshot on target, on silhouette, just to make sure I got dead on aim. And as you can see, I got dead on aim. Just about every single pellet from that shotgun. This guy has no chest whatsoever. But even though I turned him into Swiss cheese, you can see plain as day I have every single buckshot on target. So I'm a dead-on shot, even with a shotgun. They're very difficult to predict with buckshot. And if you want to get more accurate, you want to use slugs. But I don't recommend using slugs for home defense purposes. These are very powerful rounds, and they're more or less made for hunting. So slugs for defensive purposes, not a good idea. Not a good idea. They're much more accurate than the buckshot, but at the same time, they are just so powerful. I can't even begin to tell you how much of a bad idea that is. Still working on trying to get slow motion down absolutely perfect, but the Fabarm STF 12, look, a dead-on headshot. If that guy wasn't an intruder, not only would I have blown his head off, I would have absolutely gone through him. I mean, that's a Glasgow smile right there on him, but a slug for home defense purposes, not a good idea. Risk of a through and through is very high, collateral damage behind you, so only use your slugs for home defense. Now, I'm going to switch out the guns right now. I love the Fabarm STF 12. It's a great gun, but I brought my old Ithaca with me. It's down here below the bench, right there in the hard case. This is my baby. I absolutely love this. And what I'm about to show you shows that you never stop learning when it comes to this hobby. You can't see it right there, but on the opposite side of the barrel, it says DS Police Special on the Ithaca 37 riot configuration. And I recently discovered, like within the last 2 weeks, that the DS Police Special was indeed designed for some slug work. So if you remember a previous video where we talked about the riot configuration shotgun, I was nervous to put slugs through it because I was afraid the choke wouldn't be good and that I would damage it. But I'm going to give it a shot for you guys, pun intended. But we're going to start off nice and simple just to warm me up. Going to load up a shell, apply the safety, because I want full magazine and full chamber on this one. This is how I relax, honestly. I don't drink, I don't smoke. You know, I smoke targets and do shotgun shots. That's how I relax. And if you're wondering why I have that kind of a reaction right there, as I said, shotgun slugs are very powerful rounds. And to be perfectly honest, the more shotgun shells you shoot, like those are the buckshots that I absolutely love. The Olin Brown boxes, that's my favorite one. Those are my home defense rounds. But you saw my reaction putting my fists against the bench right there. After about 20-30 rounds, your shoulder is gonna start hurting, and it's gonna hurt even more because now I'm gonna put this Winchester Defender slug in my shotgun. This is the first time I've used a slug in this shotgun. Say a prayer. There is one thing I absolutely love about certain firearms, and that is a huge muzzle flash. An absolutely huge muzzle flash. It's one of my favorite things about the gun hobby. But it's also a detriment because when you see muzzle flash, you've got a really powerful round. I can't even find the stat facts so that I can, like, Winchester usually breaks their power of their shells down on a little chart on these boxes. I couldn't find it. But I could tell you with absolute certainty that one had a powerful feel to it. And this being an older gun, it's all wood furniture. All that inertia is going right into my shoulder. So the things I do for you guys, the things I do, my shoulder's going to be in a lot of pain at the end of this day. I really hope you guys enjoy this. Alright, so the good news is the gun is holding up to those shells very well. My shoulder, not so much. Not so much. I am honestly in a lot of pain right now. And I'm just going to keep going forward, putting more of these slugs through. I love you guys, but ouch. My shoulder was sore after this. Yep. It's not often you're going to see me groan like that, but truth be told, when you get so many shells, when you don't have a limb saver, and sometimes when you've got a pull on the wrong spot, you're going to feel every pound, every gram of pressure sent right into your shoulder, and it hurts a lot, especially when you do multiple rounds like this. And you're probably thinking, I'm crazy for doing this. Yes, I am causing a lot of pain in my shoulder, but honestly, I love this. This is relaxing for me, even though it doesn't look like it. I have a slight little problem with my shoulder structure. My clavicle sticks out a little bit more on the right side than it does on my left side. And the pull on a shotgun is going right up on the clavicle. Come on and take a look at this. Like right there, that point right there, that's where bone meets skin. On the left side, absolutely nothing, but you can see my entire right side is turning red. You're probably thinking I am insane for saying that this is relaxing, but you know what? I would rather blow off some steam here doing this than like doing something stupid like grabbing a beer or smoking. But to be perfectly honest, at this point, I'm done. But I love this gun very much. It is my favorite, even though it's causing me some pain. I love this gun. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Remember, keep your muzzle down range, your powder dry, and above all else, be safe. Happy trails, everybody.